hot in here, man. Ban everybody for April Fools in August. Probably not a good idea. Yeah, that still doesn't sound likely, Eclipse. You're leaving something out. Congrats on that last place, Posh. Well played. Okay, let me open up my Rush Royale. Let me do this. Put the little Q. You're welcome, you're welcome. Do they have this in the news? 14th of August? No. It must just be on their Facebook. So I'll tell you what. Let me look it up on their Facebook and I'll read to you all. And I'll get a race. I'll get some marbles races going for those of you who are not so inclined to listen to Rush Royale info. How about let's do an 8-race Grand Prix while we do Rush. 2, 3, then we'll do a community. One, 2, 3, community. Oh, I missed one, apparently. We've done that one already today, but we'll do that again. You missed Golf Blitz, just barely, Helmet. Sorry. We did it for quite a while. That was perfectly timed, Rebecca. Thank you. Get in on this marbles race. I believe we finished that challenge. If we didn't, then we're at least very close. I gotta see if I can get another marble. Okay, on Facebook, Rush Royale. Posts. Changes in the clan tournament. Okay. Get ready because there's a lot here. In version 7.1, we will introduce a number of changes to the clan tournament. We'd like to present a list of these changes here for you. The number of common, rare, and epic cards in the clan tournament chests will be reduced, but the amount of gold will be increased. Excuse me. Only players who have reached the first league and above will have a chance to get legendary cards in the tournament rewards. 4K. Players which have reached leagues will receive a personal glory points multiplier based on their league. For example, the multiplier for first league will be ×2, for 5th league ×2.5, and for 10th league ×3. The daily multiplier will also be active for them. Due to a significant increase in the number of tournament points received, the requirements for reaching the finish line in the first stage have been increased to 65,000 points, in the second stage to 92,000 points. Important, there will be a regular weekly pause between clan tournaments. This change will take effect after the end of the second stage of the current tournament. The next clan tournament starts on Monday, September 6th. Who are you? Hello. Can be friends in the game? Maybe. I'll show you my ID. There it is. That's alright, Brendo. See you later. Raspberry tea seltzer, yummy. Raspberry tea seltzer, that sounds delightful. And Posh, I'll see you later too. There's your alt at 5.2k. RRNG. So yeah, that's crazy. So let me see how many people this is going to affect in the team. In this team. We're actually running pretty low in members right now. But we have a lot of people over 4K. That's good. We actually have everybody except for one are over 4K. That's kind of a big deal. If I send SS prove what I just was true. I also wasn't asked. I was simply disagreeing on certain stuff, and people go mad about that. Still you're leaving something out, Eclipse. Revisionist history. Truly brand. I have not tried Truly. Boston Caser 10. I bought a lot of stuff over the weekend, or no, yesterday after work in Vegas. I went to a local apple juice store, and I got a lot of stuff there. They have a case builder thing where you could buy a whole bunch of 6-packs. You get 4 6-packs and you get a big deal on it. Does it have a global leaderboard? No, it's a bummer. I wish they did. So, I'll add you. I don't really play any friendly matches, but you're a nightmare. You got the wrong "you're" in there, by the way, but thank you. You got me to do a quest. What was I going to say? In Team 2, how many players do we have over 4,000? 3 months with poppin'. Yeah, right, Swags. I think I'm just going to do some grinding today. I'm enjoying playing this deck. It might not be my best one, but it's fun, and it's a game, so I'd like to have fun. So let's do it. Your first account was banned, so you made another one? So, how y'all get stuff banned? It's so... I've never been banned from anything in a game. Oh, it's your Swaggin' Doge. Just Swaggin' Doge. Without any numbers. Ah. Haha. Let me get another marbles race going. Hey, Julian, how are you doing? Yeah, I haven't either. You have to do something wrong to be banned, right? They don't just ban random people. That's not good business practice. I don't know what I'm doing. Now I do. This one time at band camp. Alright, Ryan wins for line of the day. Sometimes the fault is not yours. How could it not be yours if you get banned? What are you, Shoeless Joe Jackson? Eh? How about that reference? Oh gosh. We got a pretty good start on this. Gorgon should go down pretty fast. It does look a little weird, Swaggin', I gotta say, but we'll get used to it. You talk to one person, other person thing, you talk to them. Huh? So you gotta do something wrong to be banned. I'm just saying. And that's the worst argument ever, by the way, the one I just used. I'm just saying. I have no clue if my Rush Royale deck is any good. I have Hunter, Reaper, Engineer, Mime, I'm assuming, and Sentry. Should I change everything? I have no legendaries. What is your trophy count? That actually matters quite a bit. Because if you're like around 1,000 or below or so, that's pretty good. It'll do. It'll do. 69 Q-Bucks. Very well played, Rebecca. Oh, rip. 1,500? Yeah, it's okay. Engineer is probably your best bet, so you've got Engineer in the deck. I don't think you have access to Portal Keeper yet, but whenever you get Portal Keeper, you'll ride that for 1,000 trophies with Engineer. And then it won't be viable anymore. Unfortunately. Chilling with the newbies. That's not bad. 1,500's not really newbie anymore. You're in Q-Bucks, then got yeeted. You're welcome. twitch.tv/Qaevyn. Wow. What's the ABV on that? I mean, sugar content. Okay, I need... Puppeteer is a disaster if I can't kill it right away. Boom! I looked at it to death. You do have Portal Keeper. Switch it with... Let me see. You should put Portal Keeper in where you are with Engineer. I would replace... You know what? Mime's not going to do you any good. Replace Mime. You have nothing that synergizes with Mime. Mime is really for stuff like Summoner, Shaman, stuff like that. It's not really for Shaman, but it can be. And you don't have any legendaries, so I'd replace Mime, because Mime's not doing you any good in that deck. Welcome back, Jam. Bedlam. Alright, Bedlam's rough, but I do have to kill this. Yeah, no sweat, we got it. Time to lose with a new deck. Have fun with that. You're welcome. I'm gonna need to mess with this board in a moment. But I'm worried too much about what's going on in the marbles. I'm probably gonna get a Bedlam swing, and that's a disastrous thing for a Blade Dancer deck. Yep. Alright, let's see if we can do some recovery. That's no good. I might not even kill this Bedlam. This is just a disaster for Blade Dancer. Hey-oh!
Sheesh, I wish people would just listen.
I know, right? They do not, though. Well, this is a disaster. They've got their stuff going already. GG. Alright, yeah, that Bedlam was just too much. Too much to deal with. Killing players with demons, me too. Maybe I should go to my Inquisitor deck. Let's do it. Inquis time. Peanut butter, Inquisitor time, peanut butter. Bedlam is great when you have demon, yeah. I love when you get like 15 of them out there. Daddy Bumbo. Playing Blade Dancer. Alright, let's see. Where's my filter that I use when we're just sitting here while I gain mana from one Inquisitor? Do I still play Golf Blitz? We did for 2.5 hours today, Julian. So yes. It is still by far my main game. We got another race going. View age. I don't know if my stuff. View age. My follow age command is working. It's a Nightbot command. Okay. Quitting Golf Blitz. Why? Why are you guys all talking about quitting Golf Blitz? I'm nowhere near quitting Golf Blitz. I'm gonna be streaming tons of Golf Blitz, even with my new schedule. I do need to figure out what else to play. We're still playing Rush for now. I enjoy Rush. Golf Blitz isn't going anywhere. I'm getting so many spam calls today. I don't know why I just did that. That was a waste. Who won the Follow H war? I remember the first time I saw people use the Follow H command in a stream. I was like, what is Follow H? Oh, it could be Follow H. Uptime doesn't work anymore. RIP. I got so many little lame inquisitors. Still play that racing game? Yeah, F1 2021. I haven't played it for about a week though because I've been out of town and it's a PC game. I'm going to be playing that still and posting content, but it's probably going to be more YouTube than Twitch. We actually got a few viewers of that on Twitch, and I got some good comments on my YouTube. So I might make some YouTube like F1 highlights or something. But I'm going to need time to do that. I don't even know if I'm going to have that much time to play it. I will try, because I enjoy it. Central Standard Time. And I have this in here now. Well, I'm going to freak Maggie out if I lift it up, but hold on, sneeze coming. Excuse me. Whoa. Do you play with that, with the steering wheel or a controller? I started playing with a controller, but then I got to the Monaco Grand Prix, and I just could not go fast enough with a controller, so I'm playing with a wheel, but I'm... Excuse me. I have a big learning curve with the wheel. Man, I have bad allergies today. What?
Bless you.
Thank you. That was fast. Thank you very much, Rebecca. 25-bit bless you. Yeah, there's something in the air that's really bad. There's also a lot of smoke in the air from the California wildfires. It drifts all the way over here. We are on to race 5 of 8. You bless. Okay. Gesundheit? Sometimes. Oreo donut, yummy. Not even paying attention. I'm just assuming that my Inquisitors will keep me alive for a while. Gesundheit. Blade Dancer free wins. I like playing Blade Dancer. I wish I could get more wins with it. I'm saving this pair of demonologists. Strawberry shortcake donut? Oh my gosh. Just blew my mind. Oh, goodbye T3. Stasis, I hardly knew ye. I do need to hope for maybe like a Bedlam or a Puppeteer, and then for sure it's a win. Losing the stream resolution. I saw news earlier about Domino used watermelon as pizza crust. Was that theonion.com? Lake Canadian food stuff, yeah. You know what food thing I need to make? PvP? You're gonna wreck me if I PvP you, trolling. I don't think so. Bedlam. All right, so that's gonna be good for me. Oh, come on now. So Bedlam's gonna destroy their board. I should be able to recover pretty easily, but it might be difficult to. Ah, there we go. There's a win. Win. Easy peasy. Just what Dragon was talking about. You need to make beef Wellington. I've never tried making beef Wellington. It's a challenge, but know anything about the mysterious vampire golfer? I know a little bit about the vampire ball. Oh, you're gonna try to stream snipe? Is that it? Man, I'm gonna get wrecked. No, I'm gonna go get an apple juice. So I'll be right back, and then we'll play another match. The ball, yeah. I know a little bit, but I don't think I know any more than anybody else does. I will be right back. Time consuming for beef Wellington, but very good. Yeah, I would like to do it. I love cooking things that take a lot of time, but I need to have the time to do it. This is a limited release apple juice from an apple juicery in Oregon called Symphonic Chronic. All right, I'm going in. Oregon Hype. Yeah, it is a cool name. Let's see how it is. Smells nice. Do you stream tomorrow? Yes, I will be streaming tomorrow, Julian. Whoa, that was a lot of lag right there. So hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Do Your Half Stupid has the local record on this track. Oh, it's the straight one. Tomorrow passed you by. Dang, look at this. way up here. Did your school start yet? I started meetings, and I have meetings every day this week. But classes start on Monday. Let's taste this. That's interesting. Interesting. I don't know if I like it that much, though. I wouldn't. Oh, I'm dead already. I wouldn't recommend it. Door. Stupid. Is the meeting boring as always? Yes. There was the one I had this morning was actually one that was a little bit informative. A little bit. But the presenters just don't know how to use Microsoft Teams, and it drives me nuts. Like, that's what our school pays for us to use. You should know it by now. It's real easy. Everybody's dying. A lot of lag in this room. Come on. Give me a little bit of RNG. I mean, I had a lot of RNG just on the bad side of it. What does OBS do again? Open broadcast software. It's the software you use to broadcast to Twitch from a computer. Or to your streaming platform of choice. I'm currently using what's known as XSplit, though. It's the word split with the letter X in front of it. OBS is totally free, yes. XSplit is not, but OBS is. Oh, this is this one, okay. We got another race starting. We'll do the race command. There's Nightbot. Back to 32nd globally. Oh yeah, this is the one that's kind of backwards. I'm gonna take a close look at this one. Just like that. Why don't they have practice using Teams before using it? I mean, we should be using Teams to teach our online classes, and we've been 100% online for over a year. So, I don't know. And the lady was, like, supposed to be a presenter on Teams. On using Teams. It's pretty silly. Whenever I'm in these online meetings, it's just constant face palms. See if I can get some demons going. There we go, that's a good one. Not going to be good enough, though. Can I go visit to your college? I mean, you could, but I'm not going to tell you where it is. We got a lot of colleges and universities. Institutions of higher education. Tribunal? My board looks pretty good for Tribunal. I didn't even know that was a quest. 500 bosses? I wonder what I'm at. Definitely nowhere near there, because I haven't been playing that much. We will bump each other. You mean bump into each other? Well, you gotta have teachers that know how to teach remotely, because you gotta remember, some teachers have no experience teaching remotely, and then they were forced into it. I had a lot of experience already, and I do stuff like this, so I had some very, very nice comments from my students about my online stuff. You have like 5 bosses. Well, it's more than 4. Winter Nightbot? How dare you? I swear I took my link off of... I swear I took my link off of the Golf Blitz thing, but I see it again. There, it's gone for good. I thought I took it off. I guess I hadn't. Join, start. Oh, Maggie, you're totally on my standing pad. That's a people pad. Not a doggy pad. The distraction level is huge, and on a computer you can just leave. I mean, to be true though, Eclipse, that's on you. If you're distracted like that. Just have some accountability. That's why a lot of people don't succeed on remote learning. This is going to sound terrible if we're coming from a teacher, but they're lazy. And I'm not saying that you are, I'm just saying that a lot of people are that way. Yes, it helps if the teacher is inspiring and all that stuff, but still, ultimately, it's on you to pay attention, regardless of the delivery device. I'm not going to kill that, huh? They're not going to kill theirs either, I don't think. In my experiences, the students that don't thrive in remote learning tend to be the ones that don't thrive learning. Anyway. Oh, did they give up? I've had some very successful students teaching online. We won. Of course, like I said, I have a lot of experience teaching online. I've been teaching online, not primarily, but partially. I mean, I've had classes that are 100% online. 10 years? More than 10 years. So I have a lot of experience. There are now, Eclipse. You're right. There are people that have a harder time, and I absolutely think that the in-person environment is a better experience because of the energy and the ability to like see body language and ask questions and just kind of react to what's going on. But I think that remote learning can be very close to the same experience if done right. One of the things that's really hard for... Hey, Gurgi, how are you? I was just talking with my sister when I was in New Mexico about the Black Cauldron. And I pulled out my Gurgi impression. back from the dentist, and you could still speak without a lisp. I mean, type without a lisp. How's Golf Blitz towards the end? It was good, and then it went downhill right at the end. What was I saying? I don't remember. So it wasn't that important. Let me see how many bosses I've done. 200 bosses. So there must be another one that you have to start, but I've only done 30. Wow. Bully me too much. How dare you, Swags? Oh, we finished the Grand Prix. Just a cleaning. Alright, podium ceremony. This might be the last marbles that we do today. And then we'll just focus for the last little bit on the main game. But I'll give some bucks out. So yeah, now I remember what I was going to say. I'll say it after this. I have some advice for those who learn online or who are taking classes online. Helmet Noob with the win. What actually is the new stream schedule, I will explain in a moment. Everyone gets 100. 250 for Rebecca. How did you win? You got more points than everybody else. So now here's the problem when we don't play side games with Rush Royale, and I'm going to fix this right now. I'm going to duplicate this scene. It's going to take a second. There we go. Alright, Helmet, congrats on that win. So here's the problem, and I'm going to fix it right now. This is not the problem that we have two queues. Look at that big old space that we have there. So I'm going to take the Rush Royale logo. I'm going to put it right there. And these little guys, I'm going to add some more of these. No, there's only 4 of them right now. We need more. Add source. Images. Got some online, someone... Oh, yeah. Science... Yeah, some people are better than others, because some people just have an easier time focusing than others. I get it. I get that completely. But you do have to figure out how you learn and figure out what you need to do to be successful. I have a hard time focusing. I have to force myself to focus. And something that I recommend for all students taking classes online, whether it's during this pandemic or any other time, put yourself, when you're watching lectures, you're doing assignments and stuff, treat it exactly as you would in a classroom. If you can. Some people can't because they're with their family structure and stuff. But put yourself in a place where you're not going to have somebody talking to you. You're not going to have an animal sitting on your lap. You're not going to have all this stuff going on. Even surprisingly, you would be surprised how this matters. Put on clothes that you would wear to school. When I teach online, I wear clothes that I would wear to school. I wouldn't wear this to school. I wouldn't wear a t-shirt to school to teach. So I put on clothes that I would wear in exactly the same way. You would be surprised how much that matters. I heard a story about somebody who was a radio show host. Didn't have any video element to his show, but would wear a tie, a dress-up shirt and tie to work every day. Just because it put him in the mindset that this is work. And you would be really surprised how well that sort of stuff works. So, anyway. Units. Who do we want to put on there? Let's put a cold mage in there. I was covering up Trollin's name. Oh, they're going to cover up all that stuff. Okay, never mind. I'll get rid of it. How about let's move the Rush Royale over here. And now that's a little bit cleaner. Let me change this to Rush Royale, no side. And see, another thing with online learning is period. In school, you are moving and doing lots of different things, so you have a routine. Make a routine. Make a routine. I mean, that's the thing. So I'm going to play a game And I'm going to tell you about something that helped me to become successful in the career path that I chose as a musician. As a musician, you have to practice a lot. And by a lot, maybe add a viewer count. I don't like putting the viewer count on anymore. Although, again, we're getting more viewers now than we were earlier. But so when you're in college, especially as a music student, a day off is practicing 2 hours in a day. You're practicing 8 hours a day and going to classes and all this stuff. It's nuts. I would schedule just like you would eat. You don't forget to eat a lot of the time because there's consequences for it. I would schedule my practice time and I would make sure I stayed true to that schedule. You have to just treat it like you would in school. You're saying how there's a routine. Make a routine. It might be difficult. It will be difficult. Once I actually get my book out with my pens and pencils, it feels really easy to do the work. If not, I end up playing golf. But yeah, turn your phone off. Don't let your phone even be there. Don't put it in the same room. Here's another. So I'm sort of getting on my high horse today, but I've done it before. Those of you who have a hard time getting out of bed, I have a horribly hard time getting out of bed. Luckily, I've gotten better as I've gotten older, but when I was younger, I'd be late to stuff because I would not get out of bed, or I just wouldn't show up to stuff. Put your alarm across the room. Make yourself have to get up to turn it off. You're going to hate it, but then you're going to love that it actually gets you up. And then my phone goes. Q-tips. Hey, that's a good idea there, Glitcher Kid. We need a segment called Q-tips. Why did I do that direction? I don't know. Make a routine, Eclipse. You have to motivate yourself. Don't rely on other people to motivate you. That's another mistake. That's a recipe for success, is people who motivate themselves. What time do you usually wake up? Depends. I'm back to waking up early now. Over the summer, I would wake up really late. Now the dog has to come into my room and wake me up. How early? Like 7 or 8. To me, that's pretty early. I know for a lot of people that's not early at all, but for me it is. I'm a night owl. I do have a very difficult time getting out of bed. And I recognize that, so I have to fight against it. You gotta figure out what your tendencies are and figure out ways to fix that. You just ignore it? Alright. That's interesting. Yeah, Glitcher Kid, I agree. Give yourself a routine. Like, I shower. I don't really think that people need to shower every day. In fact, a lot of evidence says that we shouldn't. But I like to shower every morning. That's part of my routine. Brush my teeth, shower, eat breakfast. I like that routine. It helps me. Because it puts me in the mindset. It puts me into the mindset of things. And then what I have to do is I have to shut out. I don't let any of these animals in. Actually, I let Maggie in because I don't even notice she's here. I have the mana. I'm going to spend it. Although I'm gonna lose to this, huh? I might be able to kill it. Oh, I need a stasis. Oh, this would be close. We got it. But once I'm in here and that door closes, it's like I'm in my classroom. Family forgive my dog for going upstairs. She was curled up in the ball bed. Aw. I don't let the cats in, because that would be a disaster. It's just distractions. I don't bring my phone in. I don't even bring my phone into this room when I'm teaching. Because I have my phone off when I'm teaching in the real life. I really struggle with motivation to study. Yeah. Terrible going on my phone the other day, kind of lost. Messaged someone on Discord for some... Good, yeah. Listen to people, to successful people. They usually have good advice. A lot of people have a hard time listening to advice. So listening to advice and actually making adjustments is that's a good trait to have. A lot of people are like, you're not the boss of me. So are we students? No. Streaming is totally different. I've got Freya's right here. I've got... I mean, come on. Do you have your LEDs? I do. I have my LEDs on when I teach. It makes for better ambiance. 2.8 million. This is going to be tough. Yeah, it's pretty interesting that this guy's... I've played this player before. I recognize this name, so they're pretty serious. I'm doing no damage to that. Am I gonna die to Tamer? It's because I have lame Inquisitors. What am I doing even? Well, I just messed up. That's what I did. I messed that up. Can we register for Rush Royale or Golf Blitz class? No. Not for me. Let's see what level their Boreas was. Level 9? Okay. I do use the exact same setup. I have the mic in the same place, I have the camera in the same place for my classes, I use the same computer even. Because I've spent time putting it together. Risk would be a good Golf Blitz teacher. But the thing is, it's ultimately, it's on you to be motivated. And it's hard. It's hard, especially if you have, like, ADD. I have ADD. In fact, I actually found out that you guys might not even believe me. Nowadays, it's because the definition has completely changed. Nowadays, I would be classified as mildly autistic. Believe it or not. It's actually a particular form of autism that I forget what it's called. I could look it up maybe, but... Yeah, OCD, ADHD. So it's more difficult for you, but I mean, I don't have OCD. A lot of people say they have OCD and they don't, but I believe you if you say that you do. It's just you have to do things differently. It doesn't mean that you can't. And you can't use it as a crutch. It's just it's going to be more difficult for you. Unfortunately. That whole, you remember when I used to do the Qaevyn face, the video that came from, I was talking about how I have a hard time reading, because I learned how to read at a very young age. Like, by the time I was 3 years old, I had a 12th grade reading level. I can thank my sister a lot for that. I have an older sister. But the thing was that teachers freaked out because they're like, this kid can read so well. I can't wait to make this kid read a whole bunch, and they started throwing books at me. Not throwing books at me, putting books in front of me to read. And I didn't like it, so I sort of shut down. And I would read them, but I wouldn't really pay attention, so I never really learned. I learned the actual reading part very well, but I didn't learn the comprehension and retention thing very well. So I ended up having sort of a reading disability in a way. different than how you might think a reading disability is, but to this day, if I have to retain something, I either have to read it out loud, or nowadays I can have a computer read it to me, and it helps. The reply on YouTube is gonna sound funny. But yeah, I was in the middle of that story on the Qaevyn Face video, and then somebody requested this ridiculous song, and I was just like... Okay, story's over. The name of that video is Story's Over. On my YouTube. My YouTube's gonna have a very different look now. And I know I'm gonna get some complaints, but some people are gonna like it. Yeah, the YouTube replays are going to look different. I'm chopping things up into episodes. One student at least knows that I do swaggin', and I'll explain why. Because I made a mistake. I have another YouTube channel. I've told you guys about this, but I'm never going to tell you what it is, because I don't ever want anybody finding it, because you'll find out information about me. Now you're going to search for it. I have a YouTube channel, and I had a student who asked me for, like, what's the link to your YouTube channel again? And I sent it to him, and it was my Qaevyn channel. And they're like, that's your gaming channel. I was like, oh no. Luckily, it was a very responsible student, and they didn't, as far as I know. Did you say you're Qaevyn in class? Nope. I actually had one day, this is last semester, one of my students, I brought up a video game reference, and one of my students was like, wow, like, our teacher's a closet gamer. Like, you don't even know. There's no closet, kid. In my opinion, a good teacher doesn't reveal a lot about their private life, anyway. You shouldn't know your teacher's first name. I'm almost like that kind of teacher. Oh boy, I gotta read that. Hold on. I have a sneeze coming up too. I apologize in advance. I have to remember that to get to university, my chosen field of medicine, I have to study hard, but I'm not particularly enjoying the first 4 units. All about how to study, planning. Yeah, study skills classes are annoying. The rest are medical science-based units. This pharmacology book study is really fun, so I may end up thinking about going into pharmacy as another potential option. I think that's a pretty lucrative field. I mean, if you go into it, you're probably not going into it to make money, but you will. Oh my gosh, the lag. It's real. How long are you going to stream? Probably, this might be my last match. We'll see how long it goes. Yeah, some professors want them to call. I have some students who call me by my first name, but I think there needs to be a... In order to be... It helps for the paying attention. Surprisingly. If there's that, little bit of authority. It's like that study that they did. All right, I'm gonna go deep dive right now. I normally stop here. No, I usually go to 4:30. It's 4:20 right now. You can always check my "What's Up" command. But there was a study done. I could look up the details, but I don't remember specifically. Where they put one person on one side of a wall and the other on the other with a whole bunch of knobs, and they say there's a person on the other side. of this, and you're controlling electrical currents to them. They're hooked up to these electrical currents, and you're going to ask them questions. When they answer wrong, you're going to shock them a little bit. They go, okay. And then they have them shock them very mildly at first, like, ooh, okay, I felt that. And then it gets more and more, and they get to the point where the person on the other, they can't see each other. The other person doesn't actually exist. They're just faking. And in something like 80% of the cases, the people, because they perceive the person running the experiment as an authority figure, went all the way to the point where the person on the other side became unconscious. It's insane. It was a very, very interesting realization about humans and human psychology, and kind of like the need for authority, and the way that we are just innately designed to follow authority figures. Oh, I hit that at the wrong time. Rip. I should look that up, what the specifics were, because it's kind of frightening. There's video of it. Black and white video. It's kind of old. Okay, this is going to be difficult. Only way I'm going to be able to do this is to keep maxing out my Inquisitors. I had a helper with me all the way through school to the last years, and only had him in certain lessons. Well, it's good that you had the help. I'm not going to kill this puppeteer. I'm going to stop spending, because I can't kill it. It's not disrespectful, necessarily. It's a thing for me. The students need to see, in my opinion, the teacher as an authority figure in order to have the amount of respect to pay attention. If you don't respect your teacher, you're not going to pay attention to them. You're going to go, this is boring. It's right along those lines, like what we're talking about. I'm going to lose this match. This is going to be the last match of the day, too. This one's lasting quite a while. We'll be back tomorrow playing some challenge. We'll talk more about the schedule change. It's going to be interesting. Those are going to be some long streams. How does their name have to do with authority? I just think about it a little bit. Who do you call by their last name, with like a Mr. or Mrs. in front of it, and who do you call by their first names? I think it's a pretty easy one. I don't really think I need to even answer that one. Oh my gosh. What if I win this here? Come on. Come on, I need those to pass. Go! I won. Oh, referring by title, exactly. That's it, Glitcher Kid. It puts that authority figure there. It just like automatically places them at a higher level. Authority-wise. Yeah, I don't think you're being rude, Eclipse. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so with that, it's time to put the finishing touches on today's stream. It's nice to be back. We had a lot happen today, so I want to do some credits. In fact, I might build a credits screen. So hold on a moment. We have enough time that I can build a credits screen. Let's see here. I gotta go to all widgets. End credits. I haven't had this for a long time, so I'm gonna do this. I gotta figure out where's the best place to do this. I'm gonna steal from this one. Let's duplicate this scene. Yeah, thanks for being here, Glitcher Kid. This will be end credits. And just pardon me for a moment, because this will take a little bit of time. I'm going to turn off the clouds. And then I'm going to move this... No, that's the stream avatars. We'll put you guys at the bottom. This is going to look weird for a second. I want that down there, so I'll move the camera. Yeah, no, I want to move it. I don't want to make it bigger. Okay, and then I'm going to add a source. Let me see what this looks like. If I do this... I'm going to have to test this. I think of how I did this on the other one. There's the credits. So I want it to be down here. But then I'm going to move it like this. Make it a little bit bigger. Whoa, not that much. We put it back behind just about everything. Whoops, what just happened? This is more difficult on XSplit than it needs to be. Okay, what I'm gonna do is this now. I'm gonna cut that off, and I'm gonna cut this off, and I'm gonna put that over to the side. Yeah. It's like I've done this before. Okay, sorry, let me catch up. Spider-Man trailer? No, I have not. It's amazing. You'll have to share your knowledge on the different recognized learning theories. I don't really have a lot of knowledge on those. I know a little bit about them. I'm more intuitive than that. We got some credits, though. It's not as pretty as it used to be. I'll work on it. Thank you for those cheers. Gingerbeef, whole bunch, and Rebecca, whole bunch. Ace, 500, Neon, 250. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate you. And then Gingerbeef dropped 5 subs at 2 tier 2 subs today, too. That was a lot of 2s. Gingerbeef's one of them. We had Trong, 31-monther. Rebecca, tier 2, 13 months, I believe. And then the 5, Atomic Shockwave, Viscons, Dogwater, Master Micah, Palace Dad. And then Trollin dropped another one. Thank you, Trollin. Let me see. Let me remember what Troll. I think it was a 5-monther. If I remember right. Where's Trollin's? There it is. 5-monther. That's where it is. Let's go ahead and see where we're going to send you all. Is anybody here streaming? You are free to self-promote if you are streaming. Otherwise, I'm going to start looking for some other places. Let's check Golf Blitz. Doesn't look like anybody's currently on Golf Blitz. Let's check Rush Royale. There's always more people on Rush, but we got Royal Nerds on. That's always good. Kenny's on playing Rush. Uh-oh, we might have to hit Kenny. Kenny came into the stream the other day. Royal Nerds has double-digit viewers, so he's doing pretty good. Maybe later not streaming. Okay. That's alright. I'm going to raid Kenny. Kenny's funny. Kenny came in the other day. Going back to your pharmacology studies, good luck. I hope you get to focus. I've got a lot to do. I got some more work to do. I think you play Golf Blitz for 24 hours. Good luck with that. I can't do that. I don't know if I can do anything for 24 hours. So, with that, I'm going to hit this button. I'm going to say thank you to everybody. Had a lot of fun today. And I have an idea for a nice credits overlay. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe later for Glitcher Kid. Cool. All right, Dragon. I'm going to talk to the teams, and we're going to start to get stuff figured out. But I am done. It's nice to be back, and I got to go. I drank all that water, so I got to go use the bathroom, man. Have fun with Kenny. We'll be back tomorrow, regular time. You know what time it is. 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. We're going to play the challenge. It sounds like it's Ghost Ball Challenge. I don't know for sure, but hopefully it's going to be fun. Whatever it is. Have a nice time. See you all later. Thanks for watching.